All right. Fired up. All right. Okay, I am soaked. The only question is, am I more wet or sweat? I know, too much information. But that is the information you're going to get today. Engaging silver pellet. I could have stayed a little longer, but I got another client. I don't know if I'm going to do that other client today, though. I'm like, I didn't do too bad. So I did whippersnipping. The whippersnipping took me way long today because I hadn't whippersnipped in about 3 weeks. And I just gotta... Oh, yeah, windshield wipers. That works. I've only been in here like a minute. Not even a minute. And it's like everything's fogged up. Yeah. So I fed Mini Beast today 2 trees. It was like, that's all I get is 2 trees. But it was right after, I thought I was going to have more time, but, so I found the one little spruce about this big, or sorry, white pine this big, another white pine about this big, maybe about 15-20 feet tall. And the second one fought me because it's right beside the water and I don't want to follow him in the water, but it was right beside a big pine, and I'm like, it's probably going to get hung up in the branches. So I did my cut, even Dutchmaned it on purpose to see if I could get it to spit. My goal was, okay, if I can get it to kind of spin out of the tree and then fall right where I want, that'd be awesome. Now, did it do that? No, it did not do that at all. Had to get out the frickin' ropes, had to get out the wedges. Then finally, after about 10 minutes of pulling, I was like, okay, fine, screw it. I'll put it I'll put it where I don't want to. So I had to follow it closer to water, but it's I have to get all these little ones out of the way before I follow the big one, but I don't know if I can get away with following that big one. And I got a new chainsaw sharpening trick for you guys. Something that I didn't realize I was doing, and because of that, like this hack is going to be one of those, I'm sure some guys have already figured this out, but if you're always like getting your chain, like when you, after you're sharpening, it's always cutting one way or the other, I found out what the mistake is that you do when you sharpen your chain. And I'll do a video on it because it's like, it's a hack that, like, at some point you got to replace your chain. There's no if, ands, or buts, right? And Mini Beast, his chain is getting pretty chewed up, pretty banged up, you know what I mean? You know, hitting the ground, hitting stones, hitting fences, you know, like, it is what it is. But I sharpened it up today really good, and it cut pretty good. Like, I need to cut into a bigger piece to see if it's going to cut straight again. But you'd be surprised how long a chain will actually last if you can sharpen it properly. What's going to happen here? I just don't know if I want to do that second job today. Might be just one of those, yeah, I'll leave it till next week. I don't think they'll really mind. I could have kept going on the trees, but I have some of my chainsaw stuff at home that I would prefer. So next week, because like I have my regular duties. Like today, I fixed the ATV. I think I just overheated it, but damned if I could find the freaking oil. I could check the oil on those things. It's like, it's not obvious at all. Like, trust me, I looked all over. The only thing, there's one bolt, I think that's probably it, but it's not marked as oil or nothing. So I'm like, how do you check the oil in this darn thing? There's no glass window, nothing. And it's a side-by-side, right? So I guess, I don't know where the hell they put the dipstick. You know, or if it's just a bolt that's fastened in there or whatever, because you eventually got to change the oil. So all the fluids look good, other than the oil, I don't know, but I took it for a run, so I think I just overheated it. So, note to self, don't let it sit there idling in the 30-degree weather, I guess. Well, it wasn't that hot when it was pretty hot that day, I think, too. So I probably just overheated it. That's probably what I did. It's not bad. They're not cleaned up, they're just down, so. The cleanup, like what I do is I follow a tree and I just clean it up at random when I do all the other chores, and then go, like there's always like the side projects like that, eh? So.